My boss fired me for being too honest, so I took his career. I used to work at a mid-sized marketing firm in London, the kind of place where everyone smiles at you while secretly sharpening knives behind your back. My boss, Mark, was charming in that fake LinkedIn motivational way. He'd strut around the office quoting leadership books, but couldn't write a single decent email himself. Was his senior strategist, the one actually doing the work behind every campaign that made him look good. For 2 years, I built our biggest client accounts, pulled late nights, and saved his skin more times than I can count. Then came the day everything changed. We landed a huge luxury car client, a deal that could have doubled the firm's revenue. I built the pitch, every slide, every number. On presentation day, Mark told me, "Stay in the office, I'll handle this one. You talk too honestly. Clients want a little mystery." 2 hours later, I saw photos on LinkedIn, Mark shaking hands with the CEO, my entire pitch behind him. He even captioned it, "My proudest work yet." My stomach dropped. The next week during my performance review, he smiled and said, "You're talented, but maybe not leadership material. We need someone with diplomacy, not brutal honesty." Then he fired me, just like that. But Mark didn't know I'm the type who keeps receipts. Every email, every message, every draft of the pitch, all saved on my personal drive. I wasn't going down quietly. For the first few days, I was crushed. Losing my job, my routine, my reputation, all because someone stole my work. Then I remembered something Mark once bragged about after a few pints. The best revenge is being indispensable, so I decided to make myself indispensable to his competitors. I spent the next week polishing my portfolio, adding proof of the campaigns I'd built, with timestamps, presentation drafts, and client feedback that clearly had my name all over them. I reached out to a recruiter who'd contacted me months earlier from one of our rival agencies. 2 interviews later, I got an offer, twice the salary, better position, and ironically, the exact same client Mark had stolen credit for. The client wanted the real mind behind that campaign. Fast forward a few weeks. I was in my new office, sipping coffee, when I got an email from my old company, a group message sent by accident. It was from Mark. He was panicking. The luxury car client had ended their contract with his firm. Apparently, they'd discovered inconsistencies in the reports, all thanks to the fact that Mark didn't actually understand the campaign I'd built. A month later, I attended an industry networking event. Guess who showed up? Mark. His smile was gone. His suit looked tired. And for the first time ever, he didn't have a crowd around him. He saw me, froze, and tried to play it cool. "Hey, no hard feelings, right?" he muttered. I smiled and said, "Of course not. Mark, I'm just here with the client. They invited me personally." He blinked. The realization hit him like a train. That client, his biggest brag, now belonged to me and my new firm. A week later, I heard through the grapevine that Mark had been quietly let go. Apparently, trust issues and management failure were the reasons. He tried to freelance for a while, but his reputation never recovered. Now every time I see a post online about toxic bosses or taking credit at work, I just smile, because I know sometimes revenge doesn't come with shouting or lawsuits. Sometimes it's just success served ice cold with a new title, a better paycheck, and the satisfaction of knowing the person who underestimated you is watching from below. And yes, I still keep every email, just in case someone else mistakes my honesty for weakness again.